How's it going, guys? I know this is a little bit different. You're not used to seeing my face in these videos, but happy holidays, first and foremost. I may be a little late with that, but I hope you guys and girls and gamers out there have had a nice holiday season. I hope you guys are all staying safe. But we're here because the first official Rocket Arena tournament has come to a close, and it was absolutely insane. And the reason you're seeing my face right now is because I didn't want to scrub through 5 or 6 hours of the official Rocket Arena Twitch channel for a VOD and other independent streamers for clips because that's going to take forever. And I wanted to get this video out to you guys as soon as I can. Off the rip, this tournament was absolutely insane. It was anything and everything that I hoped it would be and that much more because Rocket Arena just proved through this tournament that it has an infinite potential and an infinite ceiling for high competitive play. But with this being the first tournament, there were some good, but there was also some bad. So this video is just kind of going to break down what all happened in the tournament results, obviously, and then some things that I would like to suggest to Rocket Arena moving forward. But to get right into it, things ran really, really smoothly once it got going. I think the initial start was a bit bumpy just from keeping an eye in the Discord with players trying to get people added that they don't normally play with, and different people, console and PC, trying to add each other so they could get into the custom lobbies to actually play their matches and things like that. It was a lot going on. But once everything got started and we got 2 or 3 rounds in where everyone had added each other that needed to and they could just start playing the games, I think everything ran really, really smoothly. I think it was really entertaining. I think that was really, really good. But before we get too far into it, I'd like to take a look at the list of teams and players once everything was finalized that played in this tournament. So if you take a look on screen right now, this was the final list of teams that participated. Literally the day of the tournament, within 15 minutes of the first game being played, there were 2 teams that dropped out last minute and didn't check in on time, but there were 2 teams on the wait list. I didn't even know there was a wait list, but there were 2 teams on the wait list to want to get into this tournament. So that worked out really nicely. The teams on the waitlist were able to come in and play. A couple of notable names that I want to point out that played in this tournament. Obviously, at the top, you see Aim Bade. I see him a lot in just random games I'm playing. The dude is really, really good. And you know, with him leading a team and with a team name of Kovacs, you know that they're going to do something crazy. If you look about halfway down your screen, Team Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, Wawa, he's really well known in the community. He's a great content creator and a great guy in general. He put together a team and took it upon himself to try to start a free agency list to try to help people put teams together. That was really cool of him. Right below Wawa, you see Nehru, Bloom, and Fresno. Obviously, all 3 really, really talented players. They were obviously going to make a run. If you keep moving down, we see Honey Token, 4X, and DJ 420 Bongs. Again, really, really strong players there. But the team that I want to focus on, Glizzy Grenades of Johnny, Flood, Richie, and then their sub being Julian. These were easily the crowd favorite going into this game because these guys are hilarious. They're great individuals, great content creators, super entertaining, and everyone wants the Glizzy gang to come out on top. Now, whether or not you think Richie is a Plink main, that's up to you. But I was rooting for these guys. I think Richie is a super cool guy in general. But moving on, Djokovic down a little lower. Davo and Endeavor as well with Zuko is going to be a strong team. And then Stolly, Reno, and Bolt ended up being, I don't know these guys too well, but they ended up being really, really strong. And you'll see that as we move forward and get into what actually happened in the tournament. But I will say, I personally was not able to watch the first couple of rounds of the tournament. I tuned in right when it went live because I wanted to see how everything was going to be looking. But then I had a couple of friends hit me up and want to play, and I haven't played with them in a few weeks. And obviously, with it being the holiday season and me having a little bit of time off, I wanted to spend some time hanging out in Discord with my friends. But I was able to be back for the semis and the finals of this tournament, and it blew my mind seeing the potential of some of these characters in the game and how they can be played and how crazy Rocket Arena can be at a highly competitive level. And what's even more insane is that in the Discord, after the tournament was over with, the top players even said, yeah, I still made mistakes. These characters have even more potential than we showed today. And I think that's crazy talk just to think about that. But moving forward, these ended up being your top 3 teams in first, second, and third, respectively. First, we did have Child's Play with Nehru, Bloom, and Fresno. And let me tell you, these 3 guys are insane, but Fresno in the grand finals absolutely clutched up time and time and time again for his team in a way that I have never seen before. The man was insane, and it was awesome to watch a high skill level Blastbeard like that playing up against other high skill level players in the other top teams. Second place, Mystical Honey Dabs. You had Honey Token, you had the Console God Forex, and then DJ 420 Bongs. DJ 420 Bongs as well with a really strong Blastbeard. I played up against him multiple times, and he has made me look awful. So really nice outing from these guys getting that strong second place finish. And then in third place, we had Team Lava Lamp with Staley, Reno, and Bolt. If I mispronounce or butchered those names, I apologize. But like I said, I hadn't really seen these guys too much before. But them making a run this deep and getting that third place was really, really awesome to see. If you are curious about how the brackets ended up in everyone else and all the other teams, I'll have those up on the screen rolling through. If you need to, go ahead and pause the video and take a closer look at those if there's anything specifically you are looking for, but I will have those up. Overall, for a first tournament, I think it went well. I think it went really, really well, considering, again, it's the first tournament. There's going to be bumps and hiccups and ups and downs, but the engagement, I think, is the big thing to take away from this. There were, throughout the entire stream, almost, I think there was over 1,000 viewers up until the very end of the stream, and we even made the front page of Twitch, so that even helped them boost those numbers up even higher. The Twitch chat was going crazy. There were constantly people asking if they could play in the tournament, which is the day of the tournament, so I don't know how that would have worked out anyway, but we told them, keep a lookout in the Discord, keep a lookout in the subreddit. There will be future tournaments, even if they are individual tournaments before the official ones. There are other competitions that will be going along. Just pay attention in those different avenues and get involved, man. Reach out to different players, different content creators, different streamers, everything, and see how you can get involved and get in these other Discords and get you potential teammates and teams put together. But like I said, when there are ups, there are also downs. And there were definitely a few hiccups in the road. Again, it's to be expected. It's the first tournament. But this is a clip from the beginning of the stream. And I think it kind of shows how this being a first tournament, the guys may have bit off a little more than they can chew. But I'll just let this clip roll.
What's up, guys? First few rounds are gonna be a little chillaxed for me and Nate. And I'm sure the probably right about round 3 or round 4 is when it's gonna get a little crazy, a little hectic. Again, we have 27 teams today. It was actually an excellent turnout. I'm super pleased. I know Nate's super happy about it. It's a best of 3 up into the semifinals of winners and losers. Then it turns into best of 5s, and it is double elimination.
Now, after watching that and being there when that was said, I definitely think having a production team or at least a production person for the next tournament would definitely help them out. But having someone try to cast the game, have to find the games to watch on Twitch because there isn't a spectator client, have to interact with chat and answer questions with them and try to get people involved, and also help players that are in the tournament get information and get matches situated and put together, that is a tall task to ask of anyone. But I think the guys did a great job for what the hand they were dealt. They did a great job, and I think overall it went okay. But having to do that all at the same time is absolutely insane. I mentioned it just a second ago, but having no spectator clients really hurts, especially from a tournament setting and from a visual setting, from a viewer and spectator, not being able to look at different perspectives or just have a free cam to where you can just kind of hover above at the top of the map and just kind of watch everything play out. It hurts because you also need the players in the tournament to stream so that viewers can watch the tournament. And I know it was very apparent because at one point they literally had the casters just playing public pubs just to kill time because of all the teams playing. None of them were streaming because I want to say it was an NA-EU matchup, and nobody wanted to stream it and pull bandwidth so that they would end up having higher ping, because as I talked about in my last video, ping was kind of an issue. It was a hot topic. I don't think it was too crazy today, or the day of the tournament rather, but having something going forward. And even then, I mentioned in the comments to a Twitch stream while that was going on, like, instead of playing pubs, pull in for an interview somebody that's already out of the tournament, or like cut to a be right back screen, or interact with chat, or like something different than just playing pubs, because that was a little awkward to watch. But again, first tournament, we'll definitely let it slide. Also, casters, just talking about the casters casting, I think they were pretty good in my opinion. Again, first tournament, kind of a niche game. Not many big tournaments have been played. There's not a lot of experience for casting this game. I think they did a lot, especially with having to juggle a lot. And I think this clip just shows that pretty well, and everything they're having to juggle and everything they're doing.
Yeah, not only are we casting, but we're also moderating, setting up, helping.
The works.
I do think moving forward, they have a good foundation to work with. I think they've seen through this tournament, they know what works, they know some things that they can change, and I think that's really, really good. There was a lot of interest during the stream, which again, I said being on the front page of Twitch boosted some numbers. I think that was really good. There are a few times that casters may have said some things that rub people the wrong way, and again, that just kind of comes with practice casting and just knowing what should and shouldn't be said on broadcast per se. But at one point, they claimed that a team was tilted and that they were throwing in a tournament, which most people don't do. But in reality, that team was battling a glitch in the game, and they were battling a bug, and they were trying, but the game physically was not allowing them to compete. And I personally had never seen this bug before, and that's unfortunate that it happened in a tournament, but I did take a clip, or found a clip of the bug, and I'll play that now.
Dude, Naru.
Come on, Naru. No, dude. Fucking
Naru's on.
juggled.
Yeah, my shots are curving.
Dude.
They're just
I'm
going
dead.
up. They're going up in the air.
I'm watching. This is so scuffed, dude. Oh my god, this is the most scuffed.
Like I said, I've never seen that before. It's super, super unfortunate that it happened in a tournament. But also, shout out to Richie for just being an awesome dude in general. I mean, he's a great streamer, and I always have a good time when I'm hanging out in his chat watching him play. I'm going to drop his Twitch link in the description, as well as the official Rocket Arena Twitch and the official Rocket Arena Discord. Be sure to hit those up. Like I said, if you ever want to get involved in anything like this, this is the way to do it. You've got to get involved. You've got to start talking to people and get involved in the community so that you know when things are going on. But I think that does about wrap up the first open tournament for Rocket Arena. Like I said, it was a ton of fun. It was awesome to see. I have been told, a little birdie whispered in my ear, that there is another tournament happening in January. This is an independent tournament. It's not an official Rocket Arena tournament, but I will make a video on it when I get more information and when there are a little more details put out about that. So look forward to that. One more time, here are the standings for the top teams that was in this tournament. Congratulations to all these guys. They all played exceptionally well. I think they did an awesome job. Again, shout out to Child's Play, Mystical Honey Dabs, and Team Lava Lamp for taking the top 3 spots and the prizes that go along with it. I do think that future tournaments are going to look at seeding of this tournament loosely going into future tournaments. So it's no more random bracket placement. So you may end up going up against a really good team. If you're a really good team first round, they are going to do some loose form of seeding moving forward. And I think that is a great idea. But that's enough of me being a talking head. I hope you guys have a great rest of your holidays. If you're watching this after the holiday season, I hope you guys are all still being safe. I hope you guys have a great start to 2021. Hope to see you guys really, really soon. Peace. Much love. Take it easy, guys. See ya.